Moreno's the better fighter. He's going to be at home. It's going to be hyped. And honestly, it's a 5-round event. I don't see this getting to the 3rd round.
Royval is looking to me like a future UFC gatekeeper. That's what he's looking like to me.
By split decision, Moreno and Royval.
You done messed up, Aaron!
Okay, I'll admit it. Did not think Brandon Royval was going to win that fight. We laughed at him. We said he didn't have a chance. I called him a UFC gatekeeper. So I guess I owe Brandon Royval an apology, right?
One in this fucking flyweight division. Everybody wants to grab me all day. Hey, speaking of grabbing, I hear Pantoja's in the building. Let's run that shit back, motherfucker.
Yeah, on second thought, no. I don't think I'm going to apologize to Brandon Royval. Let's get a few things straight. Number one, you lost the fight, Brandon Royval. 3-2, Brandon Moreno won that fight. I think he won the first 3 rounds pretty clearly. It's true, Royval came on strong later in the rounds. I have it 48-47. I think Brandon Moreno won that fight. And I think a lot of people out there thought Brandon Moreno won that fight. So that's number one. Number two, unfortunately, it was a gatekeeper performance from Royval, even if he did win. Close, tight-knit, split decision, where let's be honest, neither guy looked particularly good. That was a gatekeeper-type performance. And certainly not a performance where you should be going, and here's what irritates me a little. Then you're going to go post-fight interview. You're going to go and say, I'm the realest flyweight out there. I'm going to take what's mine and, you know, come at me, Pantoja. No offense, Pantoja. 50-44'd you. Unanimous decision. 5 rounds to 0. And you're going to talk that? I'm the realest flyweight out there? Bro, how you beat Brandon Moreno the way he beat you? Brandon Moreno knocked you out the last time before this time. And even this fight, no offense, Brandon Royval did not win this fight. And even if he did, the performance was certainly not good enough where he should be going and saying that he's the realest guy in the division. That is another joke. So no, I'm not going to apologize to Brandon Royval for saying he's a gatekeeper, because I believe he is. I think he needs to fight Davidson Figueiredo. We talked about it on the show. I think the next fight's Davidson Figueiredo. You know what? You knock out Davidson Figueiredo, here's what I'll do. Not only will I admit that I was wrong about the gatekeeper, and I really will this time, I promise. I will admit I was wrong about the gatekeeper stuff. And more importantly, my promise to anyone who will listen to this video, I will guarantee forced bet on Royval if he fights Pantoja for the championship. So if he beats Figueiredo and he fights for the championship, forced bet Brandon Royval. That's what I'll do. I don't think it's going to happen, but we'll see. But yeah, that kind of irritated me. I mean, look, losing a bet is bad enough, and losing a bet when you think your fighter won is even worse. But then you got to go and you got to hear this guy's post-fight interview. He's talking about how real he is, and he's the realest guy in the flyweight division. No offense, bro. You won a split decision. You shouldn't even have won. And I think a lot of people online agreed that Moreno was the winner of that fight and that the fight was stolen from him. Now, I don't think it was necessarily stolen, because Moreno didn't really do a whole lot either. Neither guy looked great, but no offense to come out and say you're the realest guy out there. That's kind of ridiculous. So anyway, that's it for the bad news. If you haven't checked it out, my co-host Big Bucks Beta, he's been putting out some hockey picks. He went 4 for 4 last time. If you're not following, you're missing out on some good ice picks. Good chance to make money. So if you're into hockey, you're into betting before the start of the baseball season, definitely check out his videos. With the baseball season coming, I'm going to start putting out some baseball videos once we get into the swing of the regular season, so stay tuned for that. Other than that, to check out all the rest of our content, please feel free to like, subscribe, Definitely will help out the channel. And other than that, D-Gents, thanks so much. Tough loss in the Royval fight and the Royval Moreno fight, but I have a feeling there's better days ahead for us. Stay strong, and as always, make that motherfucking money.